So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of stuff today. We started off with something else. I think Scott and I have the Infinity Mirror Bread IPA, which is our first time trying this. Super great.
Love it.
Fantastic bread IPA.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers. What do you got there?
I got my baby. Lug Tread.
Are we sitting within like hundreds of thousands of liters of Lug Tread right now? Is that what's going on?
We are, yeah.
Fermenters?
So each of these fermenters around us has about 42,000 liters of beer. So we brew 6 batches back to back to fill one of these tanks.
Damn.
And it's kind of awesome. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Strange Brew.
Yeah.
But every time I walk in here, I get that line stuck in my head. I always thought the drowning in beer would be like heaven. My brother's not here, and I got 2 soakers. This isn't heaven. This sucks.
That's such a great movie. So Canadian. So Canadian. I heard.
We have to get on it.
Oh man,
Just a couple of hosers.
Yeah. What's the capacity of the entire brewery now? Because there's 2 big boys outside of this notice haven't been here for a couple of years.
We never made it this far back in the brewery tour. We only saw the front little room. Like, oh, this is it?
10, 5 times or something.
Yeah.
Capacity for us has been funny. Like we started off literally as small as you can start a brewery, and we didn't have rich backers or deep pockets or anything. So we've just kind of expanded just enough capacity to kind of get through the next year after year. So this year we're going to be putting out about 65,000 hectoliters, which is 6.5 million liters of beer. Jesus. Which is crazy amount.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's silly. It's a silly amount of beer.
It's ridiculous, and you need to stop it.
Compared to like a macro brewery, this is like less beer than they would spill in a day. But for us, because we started off so small, like my perspective is just
this is incredible.
One of amazement. Right. Never would have guessed that we could be at this point.
How's the response? Like, how has that been expanding to the States? Is that like a whole new challenge, being that the sales are different? And...
I mean, the interesting thing is it was a whole lot easier to do the process to get into the States than it is to get in most Canadian provinces.
So
but as much like I love drinking in the U.S. and I love every different market there. Well, maybe not everyone, but there's a lot of cool scenes there. Yeah. But when we started selling, we figured it would work exactly the same as it did here. And there's like subtle, nuanced differences that really sort of took us a while to understand. So we've been selling it to New York for about 2 years.
Okay.
It's really only in the last 3 months that we kind of got things right, and suddenly we're seeing the sales take off.
Right.
And that's, again, kind of our way of doing things is go in without really knowing what you're doing, but go in small and go in slow, figure it out, and then say, okay, like let's do a little bit more of it.
Right.